are.
A touchdown wins the game. McKinnon is in at running back. First down and goal to go. Play action fake. Right side throw. Touchdown! Kansas City! McCole Hardman with the catch on the right side. A 3-yard touchdown pass in overtime. Kansas City wins the game. 25-22. And the Chiefs Kingdom has started its own history class, because for the first time in 6,944 days, there is a back-to-back Super Bowl champion, and it is the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of Super Bowl 58 on the heels of Super Bowl 57. The Chiefs do it in overtime.
Did y'all see the coach? I'm sorry.
What is it?
It is Rush Hour with Chris and Bev. When it comes to when it comes to opinions, we do not punt opinions away. And when we do go forward, we go forward here on Fourth Down, and we do accept all challenges, including those in the comments. So hey. This is a special day for the Rush Hour with Chris and Bev, because guess what? We finally got our first guest right here on the show, and we have one and only. We have actress and singer, and all around extraordinaire, and Atlanta native like myself. Please welcome Alexandria Monet, or I call her Alex for short. So Alex, welcome to the show. We are glad to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me. Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Hi, great to see you here.
Nice to see you guys. Thank you for having me.
So
it's going good, by the way.
Great to have you on the show, and so glad to have you here on the show, and gracing us with your presence, because I know you're a very busy person, especially both of us are here in ATL, Georgia. But then again, if you're just a busy person and in general, and if you're listening to this, whether it be on at work, or if you're at home, or if you're enjoying a Friday afternoon, hey, welcome to the show. And don't forget, before we move forward with the show, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That way you get, and hit that little bell icon. That way you get notified whenever the show goes live, because you never know who we'll have on the show next. So and by the way, we do accept all fans of the show. So it doesn't matter whether you're sports, college football, NFL football, basketball, it doesn't matter. As long as if you're a sports fan in general, hey, we welcome you to the show. So Beverly, it's about to be a great show. We got our first guest.
Oh yeah. It's awesome.
Hi guys. Thanks for having me again. Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
You're very, very welcome, Alex. And we're going to just, so how about we get straight to our first segment of the show, and that's where we hear stuff from our fans. So, Beverly, so I guess I'll have everyone chime in on this. So our comment is from our last video, from when we went live last time, and it's from at Jesse Moreau 9711. He's a Raiders fan. Okay. So quite brutal. It's quite brutal. So his comments were like, okay, he said love Mahomes crying, F the Chiefs on F the Chiefs. We got y'all on Christmas. At least your team got to play in our nice stadium. It looked ugly and all red though. Oh, congrats. So okay, you want to take this one, Bev, before I unleash all hell on him? Because I will.
Well, we appreciate the comment.
Yes,
but
glad that you watched the show too.
Yeah, keep watching. Yeah, but the thing is the Bills seem to always occasionally beat, or the Bengals occasionally beat Mahomes in regular season. But regular season is not where it really counts, and you have to have a good record to make the playoffs. And then when you make the playoffs, you get MV Pat. You get playoff Pat. You don't get regular season Pat. And so I appreciate the comment, the fact that you came on, but the stadium was beautiful. It was.
Mhm.
Maybe it wasn't beautiful colors for you, and I get that.
I'm
But
dead.
we were really, really happy with the results. So were the Chiefs, and so
So
yeah,
was the coach.
just
He was like,
yeah,
Yep,
it was a big deal.
exactly.
It was a
They ain't
big
none of
deal,
my
and
business. So let me sip this tea.
I'm
so
dead.
we're looking forward to a three-peat next year or this year, excuse me, but it'll be played next year in New
Yeah.
Orleans. Yeah, the three-peat to kind of seal the deal of that
It has
and really show that we're a dynasty, that this is they're a big deal, and stop the complaining, stop the haters from saying, oh,
this
they
one.
don't doing anything, it's the refs. I saw a lot of plays that weren't called tripping against the Ravens in the end zone. I think that probably would have been a safety if I'm not too mistaken.
It would
Or
have been, and then it would have been a different game.
yeah,
Oh, y'all
there's
died
a lot of things.
real.
No,
No, well, I mean, I like Lamar Jackson. I enjoy his game, but when it comes to playing against the Chiefs, then obviously it's nah.
Yeah, she
you
said.
crumble, and you want me. So I'm glad Beverly gave that one. I'm about to. I won't. I'll soften the blow. I will soften the blow a little bit. My dude Jesse Moreau. First of all, man. Why are you gonna give them fuel? Why are you gonna get? Why are you gonna get? Why are you gonna do that? I hate it when people like really comment and really just when like if you just give them, because you know who's gonna see this, it's gonna get back, and you know it's gonna give them even more fuel. Do not give anybody any more fuel to really prove anybody wrong. So and need to remind you, okay, Super Bowl was in Vegas. It was in Las Vegas, Allegiant Stadium. Did, did you know that the Chiefs are 4-0 in that building? They are 4-0.
Yeah,
They have not lost. They have not lost a game in that stadium. So Jesse, I'll just say this. Christmas, yeah, Christmas, they weren't themselves. Christmas, they weren't themselves. But hey, you talk is cheap. Talk is cheap, and guess what? They did. So guess what? They went out there and handled business. And I'll see y'all in Super Bowl. So when y'all get a ring, then you could talk a little bit more trash. But for now, they just gonna keep on doing what they've been doing, and that's in the quote DJ Khaled. All I do is win.
win. Yep.
So
Yeah.
it
What
happens.
one more thing? And their quarterback is probably going to get traded because he's suspended. And there's we'll get into it a little bit more of somebody
In
they
the
may
breaking
be
news
trying to bring
segment, yeah.
in. Yeah. So, but that
So
I don't think that's going to make a difference.
it's not. It shouldn't. So go ahead, Alex. Go ahead, Alex. I know you. I guarantee you want to bring Monet out on this one because you know.
I mean, I don't look. I'm not really, like I said. Well, I'm an Atlanta native, so
But you know
I,
how when people talk trash about it, that about your team that don't
oh
deserve
yeah.
to talk trash, that
Don't look. You ain't got no ring. You don't need
so
to be
this is
saying
that
nothing.
scenario.
Nah, you ain't got no ring. You need to just go ahead and be quiet because obviously y'all ain't doing something right because y'all ain't made it to the Super Bowl. So
In a long time.
just in a long time, then that means y'all just need to tie your lips together and tie it tight.
Yeah.
Until you win a game. So
I agree.
The Raiders haven't been to the Super Bowl since the 50s.
the Raiders, oh dang, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The 50s?
But hey, Jesse, I'm glad you watched the show though. So hey, it's nothing but love. But what were you saying,
Yes,
Alex?
great.
Oh no, I was saying like they haven't won since the 50s. That's crazy. Or been to the Super Bowl since the 50s.
No, they haven't. They haven't been to the Super Bowl
Dang,
since the
that's
50s.
back when NWA was a thing, right?
I think they were in the
Nah.
Super Bowl. They were in the Super Bowl in the 2003, it says.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Chris,
they
you
that's the last. that I met and actually had a team that was contending.
Oh,
That
that
was
one.
scary. That one.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
being in it is one thing. Winning it is a completely different thing. That you were there, but you didn't win it.
Yeah, yeah. I think they lost against Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
yep,
Mm-hmm. Crushed them.
yep.
But hey, all respect, but nothing but love for you, Jesse. But yeah, hey, just let you know, hey, as long as that team, as long as the Chiefs are thriving, you got someone like Patrick Mahomes there at quarterback, they always gonna have a problem with him. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, so
He's on the AFC West every year. So
hey, nothing but love, but get your weight up, as they say. But that was our last fan comment, so it was a quite brutal one, but I'm glad got that off our chest to just really share that with him. But now we're gonna get to just some moves that have been made. So it's been a lot of off season upcoming 2024 draft and just moves in general. So I'll start with mine. So hey, when it comes to holding out, if you're a player or whether it is, if you're holding out for just you're wanting to get paid, I can understand if you worked hard at what you do, you deserve to especially if you've done it consistently back to back. You deserve some sort of compensation. Chris Jones for the Chiefs. That's gonna be tough. Like, I know when you want to say, if you're like an supporting movie, if you have a cast full of nothing but superstars, it's hard to keep everybody there, and you're trying to pay them in the same time, and trying to pay everybody at the same time. That's challenging.
Yeah, that's quite challenging, because everybody like, well, I should get paid this because I'm this person, and I did this, so I need to get paid that. Like, I'm the lead character, so I'm supposed to get paid more. I'm the first on the call sheet, so I need to be having all of this, and it's just like,
it's not about being the highest paid. That's the one thing that I learned. It's not about being the highest paid.
yeah.
Hence, and I think, but some players, I can understand you want like say like a promotion. Yes, that I get. Promotions I get. Being the highest paid, or if we give you something that would make you the highest paid, how's that gonna trickle down into everybody else?
Yeah. I think they just had a breaking news on the cap space, and I think the cap space is higher now. Let me see what it says.
That's what happens when you release people.
The NFL salary cap is set for a crazy record-breaking $255.4 million.
You know what I would do with that money? You know what I would do with $254 million?
I'd buy an island somewhere.
$254 million.
$255.
What would you do with that, Alex? What would you do with $254 million?
I'd buy all my siblings a house. Buy all of them a house, buy my mama a house, and buy everybody a car, and just I fall off the face of the earth. Nobody probably ever hear from me again.
No need, but Beverly, that's really $254 million. That you could bring.
I would buy me an island for my family. For me and my husband, and then adjoining, like a further away island, I would buy my daughter so that her and the grandkids would be close, but not right on top of me.
Oh, you know what I would do though?
Oh, that's smart.
I would definitely invest in hotels and condos, because everybody always needs somewhere to stay. They go on vacation. That's generational wealth here.
You could do
that.
Yeah,
that's right. Exactly.
So Beverly, I'll probably be building some hotels on your island.
Okay. That would be awesome.
That's money coming in on both sides. I love it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the cap space. But with that amount, especially when you got new people coming in, like say new people, just new players from college, they're coming in. there that's of course they're not going to get paid right off the bat, not going to get a huge check. They'll get something, but it's not like a lot of money.
They get the rookie contracts.
Yeah, you get a rookie contract, which is like what I'm not sure what
it kind of doesn't do well for those who first come in. I mean, if you don't get to play but 2 or 3 years, you kind of got.
How much y'all think Tom Brady got paid his whole career?
His entire career? Oh my God. Yeah. I was gonna say he
took cuts to stay there to win Super Bowls. So that he could keep
everybody around him. Yeah, to keep everybody around him.
Which is what Chris Jones needs to keep in mind. He might be the CEO of the defense, but you don't want to pull a Tyreek Hill and run off to Miami, even though Miami's great, I'm sure. You're not going to win a Super Bowl there.
Of course, it's warm in Miami, but
or maybe
they're going for the weather. That's it. They just going for the weather.
He said he went because he didn't have to pay any taxes on his paychecks.
Oh,
so that makes sense too.
That's trash.
But
that's
what's better, going to Miami where it's warm, where you probably were gonna play with a semi-average team, or do you want another ring?
I want another ring, baby. Come on, ring me up.
Yeah,
put another.
Yeah, and that's what Chris Jones needs to remember. Yeah,
maybe you don't want to.
It's
maybe
not about being the highest paid.
You know what? Kelsey said he could be the highest paid. He is not the highest paid tight end. He should be the highest paid tight end because he is the number one tight end in history, pretty much. But he's not because he wants to stay there and win. So
that's a man that understands the business. That understands the business and organization. That hey, it's not about me. It's not just about me. I can make it about me, but it's not. Same thing with the great ones. The great ones. No, if they want to keep the people around them that they've worked with the most, they have a relationship with them, they connect with them, they'll do everything they can to keep them around, even if it means taking less. Yeah.
What do you think about signing the punter from the Bills?
But there's and for that, there's been some different moves, just off-season moves as far as like the worst time for any sports fan, like especially if you're like a football fan, like when the Super Bowl's over and you realize that, oh great, it's the desert now. It's a drought. You got to wait till August and September,
and that's preseason.
And
we
get football again. Yeah.
Well, hey,
but
the rest of the time is basketball season, huh?
Exactly. Yep. You got the NBA, you got March Madness to watch. So hey, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. But for true. But for football,
I can't watch baseball.
Why?
My brother played baseball, and we had to go watch him in the snow and rain, and I hated it. And I've hated baseball ever since.
Oh no!
Yeah, but I love March Madness. That's the other thing.
But
after
if you're
football,
But here's the thing: like, if I'm glad, like some of our some teams in the NFL are just some teams are cold weather teams, and like I feel sorry for fans, like if they have to go to a game and it's like say minus 12 or something like that, and but hey,
I've been there.
There was one game. Beverly probably knows about it too. The Buffalo Bills. They had a game. It was snow. I kid you not. It was heavy snow. Like you could step into it. Fans were trying to scoop snow as they were getting to their seats with their snacks.
Yeah.
So this is. That's
insane.
I felt sorry. Not only are you cold, but how am I supposed to sit down during this game?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I went to Lambeau during the NFC Championship game in 2006. And not only was it was actually inside the stadium, it said it was 30 below is what it felt like. Now they didn't report it that way, but it was 30 below. And they've got metal benches, right? No backs, metal benches. We had to rent these little chairs that go on it so that way you'd have a back and you'd have a cushion to keep you from freezing to death. It was crazy. It was the greatest game. I loved it. I have nothing but wonder. I loved it. I mean, our windshield cracked on the way up there. It was so cold. The whole thing, I knew it was going to crash in on us, but it didn't, surprisingly.
Oh my God.
We went to a bathroom on the way, and the water was frozen in the sink.
Oh nah, see,
Frozen.
I
See,
think
yeah.
I've been to probably like maybe 3 football games in my lifetime, and I think just about everyone I went to sleep during the game.
Oh goodness.
Chris, why you facing like that?
What? Well, it proves it. It's probably because number one, the teams weren't scoring enough. Number two, number two, they were not awful. Or number three, it's just a terrible game to watch. It wasn't entertaining.
It was during when
So
Michael Vick was part of the Falcons, so it was. I mean,
oh,
I think it was.
That would have been exciting.
Yeah, but I didn't understand football then, and I was just like, my
Just
dad took
boring.
me,
Yeah.
and I was just like, what is this? And I was just sleep. So
Yeah. I gotta admit, sometimes when some football games come on, I'm like, I don't care about these teams. It's
yeah,
easy to fall asleep on those.
it's just
Yeah.
noise in the background people just have on.
Yep.
Yeah.
While you're cooking.
Now, the second coldest game I went to was South Carolina, Indiana. It was the Liberty Bowl, I do believe, like 1989, 90.
How cold was it?
It was bad. It was we were in Memphis, and it ranged from maybe 10 or 12, and we had on these stupid. I was in band. I was that band geek. Okay, so I was a drummer in the band.
Band geek, so I get it.
Okay, I was a drummer. I loved playing drums. So we went, and it was so cold, and then it got hot, and then we had tornadoes, and then it got cold again. Then we had more tornadoes. We had 3 tornado warnings that week, and we marched in the showtime halftime. The halftime, we marched.
That's inconsistent.
By the time
that's what it is. It's inconsistent.
Yeah, it was crazy. So by the time that the second half came around, and I like both. I don't like South Carolina. I never liked, what was his name? Steve. What was his name? Steve, or the guy who was the coach of the South Carolina. I cannot remember his name.
No.
I did not like him.
Steve Irwin.
No.
Don't mind
No,
me. Just don't mind me.
No.
Let me see. I never liked him. Gamecocks. They were the Gamecocks. But I never liked him, so I never liked them. So I was for Indiana. But I was a kid. I didn't really care about that team. That wasn't my team. So when they said let's leave, I was like, please, let's just go.
But when it comes to but when it comes to certain games, like there's some games like you just go like, okay, maybe I have no reason to watch this. Like if it's like something between like if you want to say like it's the Viking like a Vikings game, what am I gonna watch that for? Who's gonna watch that game? Really? So it's like
I watch games to watch teams lose. That's my favorite teams. Like I used to watch the Pats.
Like, okay, this is background.
I would have been asleep.
Yeah, I love to watch the Pats lose. That to beat by the Miami Dolphins. I love to watch that because they always beat them. Steve Spurrier was his name.
Oh yeah,
Steve Spurrier.
Oh yeah. Okay. But hey, there's some with the draft coming up, the NFL draft coming up.
Okay,
you can chime on this too, Alex. So, with new guys, rookies who are just college kids that have never been in a professional setting whatsoever, an NFL setting whatsoever.
Ooh.
They get that first NFL check. I guarantee you, they're gonna lose their minds.
Oh yeah. Some of them might crash out. Some of them mostly. I think some of them do focus. Some of them do crash out. And I don't know why that's a thing. But I just think I feel like too, if they had like the right people around them, a lot of them would have like a better outcome in their careers. Because a lot of them, it's like, I don't know, it's every year like you hear about a new football player, basketball player on the news about them, flying down the road, getting crashed, passing away, or going to jail for killing somebody or something, and maybe it just be the money going to their head because they don't have the right people around them too. So.
I think so too. I think that it ought to be a something that they have to do is when they sign a rookie, that they give them a financial advisor, number
Mm-hmm.
one,
Yeah.
that they
Got to.
help them to understand how to keep their money on track and not to give it to like the people, like you said, around them,
And
because people are going to
in
mooch.
therapy. Get them in
Yeah,
therapy
and yes, and then a therapist would be another one that would be
because
good.
that'll get you out of the mindset
Yeah.
that you had to be in while you were in high school, college, trying to get your life together. So
Yeah. Yeah, but everybody's going to try to leech on, and you got to say
Mhm.
no, because you got to take care of you. What the deal about
Got to.
Adrian Peterson? Isn't he selling off all his stuff? Did you see that?
Yeah, he did. He lost a lot. He lost near everything. So
Why?
that's
What happened?
be well, let's just say reminds me a lot of what Mike Tyson did with his money. So
Mm-hmm.
it's
Okay.
they used it for like they didn't use it for the right reasons, and next thing you know, they're like close to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
So
how can
it's
you sell trophies that you won? Those are
yeah,
huge things. Somebody in his family
yeah,
needs to step up and let him keep those things. That's crazy.
yeah. Those are prized possessions. You don't sell your past
Super Bowl
possession
rings,
for
stuff
like
like that.
yeah. Why would you sell that? That's
That's
like
insane.
selling an Oscar. Why would you sell your
That's an
Oscar?
accomplishment. Like you.
Yeah, not very many people gets that.
Yeah.
So yeah, why would you let that go? I just didn't understand that. Hate that for him.
But I'm with both of y'all. Hey, they need the right people with them when they're stepping into the league. They need the right people around them because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to try to be in their ears,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where you
Yep.
got to really have proper representation.
Yeah, I think too, as an actor, proper representation, just having the right people around you, kind of make or break your career. And I feel like people don't talk about, especially in the Black community, where therapy should be one of those things where we need to do it, because a lot of us have a lot of trauma. A lot of us have a lot of things that we're still dealing with at home, whether it's with ourselves or with our family, and people don't. I've noticed as an adult, people do not like to face their problems or talk about their problems, and then when they start, you know, having no option but to crash out, then it's just like, oh well, I didn't know what else to do. And that really comes it really comes to you having, like, again, having the right people around you, having proper representation, making sure you have people around you that you talk to, and
Yeah.
just not finding a
Hence why
substance to
some
get into
careers
to kind of cover it up.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
mental
that's the worst
mental
thing
health
to turn
being
to
like
something like
very
that.
huge.
yeah.
Mental health being
Yeah.
a huge in sports and just in the industry itself. Like hey, if you don't have like if you're not right up here, then when you put out and perform, put out and perform, it's not gonna be at its best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I read like
So
players that the actors will get so involved in maybe a role that it absolutely messes with their mind
Mm-hmm.
and their feelings and everything. And so yeah, I think they need a decompression type therapy or
Yeah, it was
something.
this. I don't know if y'all heard of this show called Swarm with Dominique
yeah,
Fishback.
Heard of that?
So basically, it was one of those psychological shows where she was crazy, but she didn't really catch on to it, and she was just killing people, and um she would just do crazy things out of nowhere. And she said her and Billie Eilish, even Chloe, they were like that. Dominique pushed for
that's
everybody to get therapy on set because
mhm.
people don't know what you go through when you got to step into this role. So basically, even with the Jeffrey Dahmer story, I'm pretty sure he had to get some type of therapy because
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
crazy. So
Yeah. That Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Birds, I
oh
read
yeah,
somewhere that they didn't tell her that there were going to be real
Those
swarms of
were
birds.
yeah.
And
oh
she didn't
wow,
know it. And yeah, it was absolutely horrifying for her.
So what you saw on screen was a real life reaction
that's
of
insane.
those birds attacking her. So that was terrifying. And
Yeah.
really to sum this up, hey, rookies, make sure you got the right people around you. Otherwise, the career is going to be cut short, and you'll be
Yeah.
just like you'll have that.
Yeah.
What Alex was talking about. That's why some careers are cut short, and they're some are even
Lives.
resorted to
Become a
taking their lives.
liability to your team and to just
Yeah.
the whole association. So
Yeah,
I think the
You ever had-
NFLPA needs to step up
yeah.
and
Mhm.
say, "Hey, we bring in this rookie. These are the requirements for each rookie to have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that wouldn't do any harm. It wouldn't do any hurt them at all to help them out that way."
Yep.
That way they don't wait. Number one, waste all their that check that they just had. But if they do use it, do use any of the money, it's into proper investments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
But you know where the draft is taking? You know it's really crazy. It's kind of coincidence. You know, I think it's sort of really a redemption thing. Where the draft, the NFL draft, which is in April, right? Beverly, just tell me if I
Yep.
correct me if I'm wrong in the comments too. So it's in April and it's going to be in Detroit.
Oh, that's cool.
Of all,
It might still be cold out there.
Well,
it-
it's
yeah.
in April. I'm not sure what the weather is like in Detroit in April,
It's
so it may
probably
be cold.
snowing down right now.
Well, in February, yeah, in February it's probably snowing, which we could use snow in Atlanta. Please give us some snow.
No,
Not this year. Snow
No.
has got to be over.
it's
No,
been cold.
You get snow next
enough.
year.
It's been cold enough in Atlanta. I'm between the rain and just the weather, just going back and forth. We don't need anything else outside of the ordinary. Like just bring the sun, but keep it mellow. Keep it in the 60s, 70s.
I would love the snow on Christmas. I would love for it to snow on Christmas.
Well, my husband loves 90-degree weather. He loves it hot.
90.
90 to 95.
You might as well sit in the oven because
I know. He works outside and he
90.
loves it.
He don't have to sit in the
Loves
oven
it.
with that because no, that's too hot.
You
That's hot.
do you that he's 100% brave, a soldier that is on the front line.
He
That
loves it.
90 degrees. I'm a 60 degree dude, 60, 50 degrees. So I'm
70, 75.
Yeah, I'm more 70, 75 myself.
Yeah.
I can't handle the cold weather anymore.
No,
Anything under
60.
50 is just too cold.
60, I got to put a jacket on.
60's
I'm just
cold,
like,
yeah.
no.
Yep.
But
Me too.
the draft, the draft is going to be in Detroit. So it's I actually like what they did why the NFL did that, because they saw how much love and support came through with Detroit being this close to going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was sad.
And so here's the best redemption they could give them is by, hey, we're going to let you host next season's draft. I love that.
Yep.
But when your main supporter is one of the greatest hip hop artists of all time, Eminem, so being born
isn't he from like the
in
6 or 7 mile or something like that?
Detroit.
Yeah. 6 or 7 mile. I think it's a 7 mile. 8
yeah.
What's the name of the movie?
8 Mile.
8 Mile, yeah.
8 Mile.
Something like
A lot of that movie is shot in Detroit. So
yeah. I have family that's from there, but I
8
think
Mile,
it's mostly like Grand Rapids. Nah, like Grand Rapids, probably like
a good port. A
don't know.
lot of that was shot in Detroit. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So it
That
could
makes
be.
sense.
I'm glad they're hosting it there, but we got to make. Yeah, it's gonna be packed. I just know that Detroit. You're not gonna be able to forget trying to fly in on the day of, or if you're trying to go in on like the night before. Forget it.
them tickets gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So especially like if you're get them now. If you're gonna try to do it, get them right now. Go online and get your tickets.
Yeah, I don't want to go to the draft. It's too much combine.
Get these people first.
Are you going to be on? We're going to be on for the combine.
No, wait, give me. That I'm uncertain if we'll be on for the combine, but I know definitely when it gets closer to like off season and where camps have started up, yes, then we'll be back up. But combine,
Chris Jones combine.
like rookies to really show what they can do. No, no,
you see
no,
the Chris Jones?
no, no,
I
no.
take it you saw it too,
If
Alex.
you're a big
No, I didn't, but it
You
sounds
didn't
funny.
catch that.
So
You gotta look it
a
up.
big guy, no, but he's a big guy trying to run the 40 is absolutely hilarious. Trying to run a
But did
40
you
yard dash is
see?
absolutely hilarious.
But he thought the shorts that he put on were the
Word.
shorts, the actual running shorts. They were underwear.
Yeah,
he's running around in
he
underwear.
looked.
And then
Yeah,
what
he was.
happened from that
Mhm.
was chaos.
What happened?
Watch it.
Do I need
you
to
wanna
watch
take
it
that
right
one, Chris?
now?
No, probably not.
I'm not when it comes to movies, I don't spoil it, but hey, if you ever get a chance to on your free time, watch that. You check that out. It's
He talked
probably
about
the
it
most
on the
interesting
New
videos.
Heights
It's
podcast.
not but he's quite a character, Chris Jones. I'll just say that. And
Oh, yeah.
hey, if you're gonna do something on live TV, at least at
He
least
said
come
there's
correct
kids
with
watching
it.
it. That's what he said. That's his word.
Exactly.
If
But
that
yeah,
helps
but
you any
hey,
at all.
Hey,
you'll just have to check it. Yeah, but hey, check that out if you ever get a chance to. Chris Jones at the combine. It's a 1 in a million watch.
I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah.
Because if y'all saying it's funny like that, or it's just insane like that, then
And you may not be able to tell immediately what's going on. So you may have to look up some comments about it.
watch it a couple times and just kind of
and then maybe, like I said, he went on the New Heights podcast and discussed it a little bit. So
I'm done.
Yeah, you have to see that.
He's definitely one of the most interesting players on the Chiefs team. I'll say that.
I'm done.
But that's been so. Hey, yeah. So hey, anybody, if you so be on the lookout. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for our next show, which will be going live a little bit close towards the as draft comes up. So make sure to subscribe.
I think he's got a little
definitely
bit of
be going
issue
live
with
a
that.
lot. Before we move on to our next segment, I really just want to say, hey, thank you, Alex, for being on the show.
Thank you. You were breaking up, so I don't think anybody could understand what you were saying.
Yeah, you had a little lag in that one.
Boom,
No, it was just a little like I was just saying, thank you for being on the show. Thank you for
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
No
It was
problem.
awesome.
Yeah,
It was so good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Yeah. And
well,
so we're gonna get straight into our next We're gonna get straight into our next segment. About the video? Oh yeah, please, check the Chris Jones video out.
No, I mean, if she can give me that recipe. You told me you was gonna give me a recipe.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to you.
We're gonna get right into our next segment of the show. So
okay.
You want me to send it now, or you want me to
wait? No, you can wait.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
No problem.
After the show. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Hey, I don't mind people connecting after the show. That definitely shows that hey, it's some networking going on. So I love that.
Yeah.
We got. So guess what? So you know what we're gonna get to right now, Beverly. We're gonna get to our next segment of the show, Alex, and that is some breaking.
Breaking news.
Now Beverly's got some breaking news, and so give us like the first bit of breaking news that we're talking about before we went live.
So apparently the Chiefs have signed free agent punter Matt, and I'm not sure, Araiza from the Bills or Ariza. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name.
That's
So that shows us
I'd rather
that
him be.
Tommy Townsend's gone. And I love Tommy Townsend,
so
so I
painful.
hate that.
I hate it when people leave.
This-
I hate it when people leave, man.
Y'all sound so
It's since
upset. Oh
you,
my
like,
god.
He did a
because it's like,
commercial,
you know,
and it was
it's like,
great.
yeah, it's like some of these players do commercials now, and like they're not like A-list actors. Don't get me wrong, but they're funny to watch. It's funny to see them actually try.
Yeah, this guy, I guess they got the big leg. He's always pinning them inside the 5 or 10.
Having Tommy Townsend leave, that's terrible.
Yeah, I hated that. Matthew Slater retired from the Patriots.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss Tommy.
So it's time for some new players.
What was the Dak news that you wanted to share with us, Beverly?
So I heard that it is a rumor that they are going to offer Dak $60 million a year, and I'm not sure. I couldn't remember if it was 3 to 5 years, something to that effect.
That's crazy.
So, does anybody want to know if Jerry Jones is off his rocker or if he's just insane completely?
He's insane.
Just say that again one more time for me. Say that again one more time for me.
I said that, with the $60 million for, was it 3 to 5 years, either Jerry Jones is off his rocker or he's just completely insane.
$60 million. What, for just 1 year?
1 year.
Can somebody give me $60 million for a year?
He don't deserve that.
Please.
Yeah, I agree with you. Give me $60 million.
Please. I'll take it.
Dak, when we did the big bag, little bag, no bag, I mean, I'm like, Dak gets nothing.
Yeah. Nothing. What has he done? Like, you're giving him a lot. You're giving someone a lot for that. Something that's done nothing.
No. And it's like,
but you're giving somebody a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
You need some weapons around him. Otherwise, what you're paying?
Yeah, he has none.
$60 million.
I mean, CD Lamb is good, but that's about it.
What do I need to do to get $60 million at this point? I'll put on some cleats, some shoulder pads.
No, there's no one else.
A helmet. I'll do what I got to do. What do they need me to do?
For $60 million, yes.
I'll be the best football player in the world.
Oh my gosh. What? Exactly. If I'm getting paid $60 million, I would play my heart out. So
look.
Yeah, I remember when Ricky Waters left the Dolphins because he was smoking pot and he wanted to smoke pot instead of run. Well, they were looking for like running backs, my husband was like, I'm going to try out because he was the exact size of a running back. He's like, you know what? If I blow my knee out, you know what? I get 1 year. Hey, pretty good.
Yep. You got the money. You got that money.
Look, that's all that matters right now. Look, just cut me the check. I'll do whatever you want. Look, I'll put on the heaviest pads ever you want me to put on, the biggest helmet, whatever. Just make sure you bubble wrap me or something and make sure I don't get hurt. Okay.
I think the biggest problem with the whole football industry is, number one, you've got billionaires who own these teams. Okay. Yeah. They are billionaires.
That are players too.
They don't really want to share much of that money. So when the guys get paid, they get paid. And that's, that's a lot of money. But then, how many years are they going to really play?
Yeah.
And then they don't really give them great medical care afterward. So they got to take care of their own medical after.
That's crazy.
So even though it's crazy from our perspective, by the time they get to living that lifestyle, if they don't, like we said, they're not gonna be able to keep that money because they got used to that lifestyle. Nothing's coming in. If you don't have that financial security, then who knows? So they have to get paid big if they're going to get paid. And the billionaires, they don't need it. So give it to them. They're the ones who's out there playing, putting their neck out on the line.
Well,
but
give me
it's still crazy.
You billionaire, give me some money.
Give me some. Maybe notice that
Go
Dak
be a
is
go be
getting
a
all this.
Dak.
He's a quarterback.
I was gonna say go be a Dallas
You're a
Cowboy cheerleader.
quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh wait, is she? Wait, if Alex goes and she's a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, and if they say you pay me $60 million, I'll do every backflip that you want me to.
There you go.
Look, they ain't gonna hire me as no cheerleader. They're gonna be like, I don't know what they would say, but they probably would not ever hire me as no cheerleader because they'll be like, "You was crazy. You cannot be a part of the the kicking girls. They be doing that little jumping kick stuff." Look, I might not know a lot about football, but I watched the preparations of becoming a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, and that's
I've
crazy.
seen that too.
That is.
I don't like. I don't think that's a good atmosphere
Mm-mm.
at all for women.
It's tough.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
being a football cheerleader anyway, like that's
no,
that's insane.
It's incredibly.
That should be a sport within itself.
Tough.
Yep.
Kudos to the people who do it because it couldn't be me.
I would be just fine without any cheerleaders.
Dak is getting paid $60 million. $60 million? I mean, come on.
It's rumored. Maybe it won't happen, but it just sounds like it's happening.
But y'all, for real, $60 million?
Yeah. Now, there was another piece of news that I found.
You know what? Here's the crazy thing. He's getting paid $60
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yet, $60 million, and guess what? No ring. No ring. He has $60 million, but no ring.
What I need to do?
You need to find one that's actually
you trying to get the
marry them.
See, I'm already married.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm already married, and I love my
Get him playing football.
Look, I'm gonna have to tell him when he come back from his deployment. We need to, get him into some training for the
for $60 million.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Come on.
So
did you see the piece of news?
What's the other breaking news that we? So what's the breaking news that we have? What others stuff we have, Beverly?
This one isn't exactly breaking news, but it was an interesting little snippet that I saw that the interim GM that was with the Bears draft when Justin Fields was drafted. He is now with the Raiders, I think.
The Oakland Raiders.
I think. So
they're in Vegas now, but they might as well still be Oakland.
Yeah. Sorry, brain's not out. It's not working today with all this other stuff going on. But there's a possibility that the Bears are going to take Caleb Williams and trade Justin to the Raiders and get a 2nd and a 7th round pick. There's that possibility.
He better not go to the Raiders. If that boy values his career, he better not go to the Raiders. He better not.
So what is the worst thing about getting traded, or
the worst thing about getting traded, like Brett Favre? Yeah. You don't get to pick where you go most of the time.
So you'll really be a part of a good team, and then they send you to a trash team. Oh no.
But now the Bears aren't any good either, because they're no good.
No, they're not.
I'm done.
Alex. They're terrible. They're awful. They're very awful.
Are they like running in the opposite direction of where they're supposed to go towards their field goal, or what? Like that bad? Because I did that before.
They just don't click. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not there yet, but I feel like they're heading in that direction.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah,
but I really feel like hey, but here's the thing: if Justin does go to the Raiders, which it's going to be some problems. It's going to be some real problems because look, Beverly. Look who's in that division. Look who's in that division with him.
The Chargers thought they had their quarterback, and they have not been able to do anything with him.
No, you got.
What's wrong with him?
There you go.
Justin Herbert's a good quarterback. It's just I don't think that atmosphere, even though they moved from San Diego to Los Angeles.
I don't think
the culture came with them. It's like they're losing culture.
And got a
I
bigger.
don't under. It's like the Panthers. They're in the
Sure,
same division
they
as
got
the
a bigger
Atlanta
stadium.
Falcons. So what?
Yeah.
The culture's the same. Marty Schottenheimer may as well be the coach.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Or North
Yeah.
Turner, excuse me. North Turner was their
And
coach,
they
and he
spent
was
terrible.
You spent all that money on these players, and then they don't even play how you pay them.
the problem is
Exactly.
scouting. The GMs, no, they're not doing their jobs.
Everybody's
So
got to do their jobs, man.
So they just be picking people at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who?
Sound like
And
the film industry to me, because half these look, don't get me started on the Tubi.
the Tubi movies.
Don't get me started with the Tubi movies, because I'll be like,
You know, I got the chance to be background in a big movie coming out this summer, spring, summer,
Okay.
with Josh Lucas and Tyler Posey.
well, congratulations. Did you
Oh,
have
thank
fun?
Josh
you.
Lucas,
I had a blast. And now we've done
underrated
4
actor.
Lifetime movies. 4 Lifetime movies, and I think we're getting ready to do another one Wednesday.
Ooh,
That's-
okay.
Yep. This
I've
one's a
become-
docu-series.
Oh, okay. Oh, because I'm a sucker for Lifetime movies, man. Especially if they, because somehow.
Oh, we've got plenty of
and help
those.
like it. At least they're doing.
I think
but
yeah, they shoot like 40 or 50 of them in Kentucky every year.
Hmm.
It's crazy.
But I guess oh, by the way, the schedule came out today for the
Ooh.
Falcons. So if you're a Falcons fan, so hey, Alex, the Falcons came out today. So their first game. Look, this is the easiest schedule, Beverly, I've ever seen until like maybe week 8. This is the easiest schedule the Falcons. So the opening.
Somebody
game
had
for
to
the
have
Falcons,
the easiest. That's okay.
Yep. They have the opening game. They open at Washington.
Oh yeah,
Then
that's
you go
easy.
play
Yeah.
then you go play the Panthers, and then you get the Saints at home. You get the Saints, then Bucks, then you got the Cowboys twice.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all, when the Saints and the Falcons play, I'm torn, but any other time of the year, I'm with the Falcons. But when the Saints and the Falcons play, I'm definitely a Saints fan, because
I was gonna say, I bet. Yep.
like, and it's not because I can't choose, but it's like I still got love for the Saints. But when it's time for the Saints and Atlanta and New Orleans to play, it's just like, all right, like,
Yep.
come on, Saints, like, what you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
And
But
then,
I can't. I gotta credit the Saints with one thing. They have a good defense. The Saints have a very good defense.
yeah, their defense is insane.
And Alvin Kamara's a problem. So
But the only thing that really bothers me is just like, they haven't made it to the Super Bowl in a long time.
Not since Drew Brees. They haven't been to the Super Bowl since Drew Brees.
And I'm just like,
Drew was y'all.
Man, look.
Drew beat Tom Brady of
He
all
held
people.
the team together.
So now who's the future? That's the question. Who's the future?
I don't know. Hopefully, whatever they do with their draft pick, hopefully that go good.
But y'all have y'all got the Saints, Bucks, and then here Beverly in week 8. This is where look, week what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, in week 8, this is where it gets tough. Week 8, y'all get the Kansas City Chiefs coming to Atlanta. So we can all might as well consider that. That's gonna be tough for them. Then you get
don't sleep on Atlanta now. They might whoop on them this year.
It's gonna be. I'm saying it's gonna be a challenge for them. I'm not saying they won't win. I'm saying look, the weeks 1 through 7, easy. Week 8 through 18. I think there are 18 games now. I think it's a 18.
I think that's 18, including the week bye. I think that's how it goes.
But 8 through 18. This is where it's gonna show who they are.
Mm.
Now, do they have their quarterback?
No. Well, they've been dealing with 2. Taylor Heineke, and Desmond Ritter.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard Ritter was not much, and I think Heineke is a free agent.
Yeah, he
I
is
think
now.
he's
He
up
is
for
now.
free agency. Yeah.
He is now. So hey, y'all need somebody y'all need a quarterback.
I might have to email
This-
the NFL and let them
Tell
know,
him-
hey, y'all need to go
Tell
ahead.
him to pick up. Tell him to pick up William Penix.
Michael
Penix.
Go get Michael Penix right now. But go get him right
I'm
now.
gonna email them and let them know, like, hey, look, we need so and so because the Saints and the Falcons. We need y'all need to come up with a better team because
right now they have no one. And then like what's the last game that y'all get? Oh yeah, let's see. Like the last 3 games, I think are probably gonna be week 15. Oh yeah, week 15, y'all get Philadelphia. So
that ain't bad.
Y'all get that all depends on how well everybody plays. I don't know about the Eagles. I really don't know.
I think for me, with Atlanta, I think they always have a good first and second half of the game. And then once halftime hit, I don't know if they go in the locker room and go eat some snacks or something, but they come back and they be tired.
My thought is, just like Spags, he always makes corrections and adjustments in the second half.
Mhm.
I think what happens is they come out blaring, and then there's an adjustment by the defense or in the offense, both in the second half, and then they don't correct the correction. Once the other team corrects it, then they've got to adjust.
Yeah.
They can't stay with the same thing. They've got to be flexible. And it's not they haven't been doing that. So maybe they really needed a new offensive defensive coordinator. I don't know.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah.
That might be the problem.
They need an entire new personnel. If you want Atlanta to really be a contender, you gotta give them some pieces to work with. Any team that wants to be contenders and want to win Super Bowls or championships, you gotta have everybody's gotta be great.
And I hope people don't come at me because I ain't speaking for Atlanta, but look, I'm just telling y'all, every time they come out that locker room at the halftime, they be tired.
It's different.
I don't know what be happening.
Let me just say this. The best thing that ever happened was getting rid of Matt Ryan.
Yeah, y'all got rid of Matt Ryan.
That was great. That was a step ahead.
Best move.
Some people couldn't let go, but
yeah.
I'm glad they did too. Look, I don't know what he was doing. He had.
But hey, Beverly, guess what?
What?
In case you can see that, guess what came out today? And that's by the way, the schedule. The teams came out for the Chiefs that are playing.
Oh, okay. I see the Broncos looks like it in the Chargers.
He said.
Yep. So yeah, they got the home. Okay, at home, they've got the Broncos. They got the Broncos and here are the home games that they have. They have Broncos, Chargers, Raiders, Ravens, which I really want to watch that one. And then after Ravens, you get Bengals, then Texans. Ooh, this is a good schedule.
That's a tough schedule.
Oh no, Alex, I'm sorry. This in week 7, it's the Saints, the Chiefs versus the Saints.
It's okay. It's okay, but you know what?
Saints
but Saints, they might come through though.
Yeah. But here's the thing. It's at Arrowhead. They're playing at the Chiefs Stadium. It gets loud.
I'd love to go to a game. I want to go to a game.
And then they get. Oh, and the last home game that they have, Beverly, is against Baker in Tampa.
If Baker's there, he's a free agent.
So
he is a free agent.
If they resign him, great. If they resign him, great.
They've got Baker, Antoine Winfield Jr., and Mike Evans all as free agents coming up.
That's a lot.
They can't lose all 3 of those. They won't even be contenders if they lose most of those.
So that's Baker.
I would say keep Baker. I hate to say it, but I would say keep Baker and Winfield Jr. and let Mike Evans go. I hate to say it, but you gotta have that. You gotta have that corner.
You can't keep all 3
unless that cap jump helped them.
Unless they make room. Someone's
they
got to take a pay cut.
find a way.
Someone's got to
Yep.
take a pay cut.
Yep.
Someone's got to. But the away, here's the visiting schedule. Their visiting schedule. You got the Broncos again, Chargers, Raiders, Falcons.
Yep.
Obviously the Falcons. And then you got the Bills. We know how the Bills game is gonna go. And then you got the You got Panthers. Why would you put the Panthers on the Chiefs schedule? First of all, and then you got the Browns, Steelers, and then the last away game is a rematch of this past Super Bowl. So
that always happens. Did you hear Russell Wilson? They may just cut him. They may just cut Russell Wilson and have a two-year, $85 million hit. And just eat it.
You know what I would do with that? 85. Wait, hold on. 85 million?
Bro, these numbers are diabolical.
Yeah, they are 2 years, 85 million. I would keep him one more year and let him play part of the year and then make him train his replacement. I would at
this point.
I would get one of the guys like Drake May if he doesn't go too quick.
Why they getting rid of Russell Wilson?
Oh, he's awful. He's awful. Wait,
he's been
what is it?
Russ has been terrible. But Russ has been
Gardner Minshew is a guy they say that would be good in that offense.
You ever heard a phrase where it was something that my uncle would say about some players? He said, "Yep, they're good and terrible." So I love.
Oh, is that Coming to America? I love that. I love that.
Has he always been terrible like that though?
No, he was good.
Russ, he hasn't been.
Seahawks.
He was, but
maybe he was a game manager.
But ever since he went to Denver, he's been terrible.
They haven't meshed well, and I don't think they treated him real well. I don't think they respected him at all.
No, Russ has been. He's not.
So.
Not played well. He has not played.
I can't believe
say something more brutal.
Yeah, they didn't treat Peyton Manning well there either. They didn't treat him well either. So that's just the culture there.
Yeah, except Peyton got a Super Bowl there.
Well, they benched him the year that he got the Super Bowl. Remember?
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was terrible. And then he came back because his replacement got injured and he won Super Bowl. And then he was decided.
That still baffles me I'm still baffled on that number, 85 million.
85 million. And then just eat it. And not, there's got to be some way to get out of that.
Past these numbers. Oh yeah, 85 million. Huh?
Yeah, 85 million, the number of things I would do with $85 million.
I only seen that number or any number higher than that on the Georgia Lottery or the Mega Million or the Powerball billboards.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't hear numbers.
But he is not. I would.
Crazy.
The NFL has those type of numbers, Alex, and some players I think they really have lived up to playing like they're worth that much. Others, well, they fall into the subcategory of like where you're a C-list actor now.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question for you. In the draft, do you take a receiver like Troy Franklin, we talked about before, or Ladd McConkey, or do you try to go out and get one of these guys? These are the receivers that are on free agency right now. T. Higgins, Michael Pittman Jr., Mike Evans, Marquise Brown, Calvin Ridley, Darnell Mooney, Gabriel Davis, Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah, Gabe, I know. Tyler Boyd, Curtis Samuel, Michael Thomas, Josh Reynolds, Noah Brown, and Kendrick Byrne. And I saw Gabe Davis, and I thought, that would be, if he could come to the Chiefs from the Bills and win a Super Bowl, that would be great.
That's it.
Interesting. I didn't see Stephon there.
You know what's the craziest thing? All these guys that are free agents, they're probably going to cost something. They're going to cost something.
Oh yeah.
They're going to cost something. So
yeah.
Those are some big time names. So with big time names, there comes big time money. So I
I
would
like
say
Odell Beckham Jr., but not him. He's a little too old, but I like him a
yeah,
lot.
and when you're on the like
Last
when you're
year,
30, your last year, you're 30. 30 is very old for a player now. So
yeah,
like if I'm him, he's been taking 1-year deals now. So
yeah, and
uh
that's a good thing.
How old was
and I
Tom Brady?
think this is gonna be
Well, he doesn't
Tom.
have to run like the
Oh,
receivers do.
yeah.
He was
Yeah,
44,
yeah,
43, 44.
44 years old. Yeah,
Let me
he
tell you,
retired.
Tom Brady, he was treated with kid gloves. Nobody could touch him. A hair on his head, and it was a penalty. Penalty flag, penalty flag.
He's
Oh,
like
let
Taylor
me throw
Swift
this ball.
of the football stadium or the
Ugh,
football games.
I do not. I'm not a Tom Brady fan.
He
Quite the
at that
opposite.
time, yeah, he was.
He could throw a ball in the playoffs, and it would be a fumble
No,
action,
he just won.
and they would say, "Oh, tuck rule." Did you make this rule up for Tom Brady to get to go win the Super Bowl? Apparently so. And then
Yeah.
they cheated and they won.
Mhm.
He
And
was a
I
Taylor
am
Swift
not
of
them.
football.
Yeah, I am not a fan.
He was back then. He was back then.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, Beverly, here's how I would do it. I can split this
Okay.
up. I would give the Saints and Falcons a couple of players.
Okay.
Number one. Wait, I would give. First of all, for you, Alex. I would give the Saints.
Don't you say Tony, because that ain't a very nice thing to give.
Hollywood Brown. I would give them
Okay.
Hollywood Marquise Brown. I would give them Marquise Brown.
Yeah, he's
I
good.
would give
He
them
is good. I thought you was going to give him
and I
Tony from our team. I was like, that ain't nice.
no
Don't you do that
Josh
to them.
Reynolds. I would give the Saints Marquise Brown and Josh Reynolds.
Okay.
They could use him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for the Falcons, let's see. That's tough. That's really tough because y'all have Drake London is probably one of your best wide receivers right now. So and y'all let's see. Y'all could use some help. Yeah, if y'all want to be you want to be contenders, y'all need some help. Y'all need some real help. So
y'all can use some help.
Tyler Boyd.
I would say
Thomas ain't bad, but he was there, right? Ain't that where he's at? Michael
Thomas.
He's always been a Saint,
he was
right?
with the Saints.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Maybe they keep him.
I can already say that. Well, let's just say I see T. Higgins going to Kansas City.
Okay, that it would be good.
I can see T. Higgins going to Kansas City. I can see Tyler Boyd. If they don't re-sign him to the Bengals, then you know he's going to go to the next team where he can win the Super Bowl. That's the Chiefs. So
I'll take Gabe Davis too. I'm telling you,
Gabe Davis is going to be a lot of money. That's tough. That's a really tough scenario for Gabe Davis, and he's got his choices too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, but if we can't get if we can't keep Chris Jones, we got to have a pass rusher, an edge rusher.
Still there?
Uh-oh.
I think we lost that. I think we.
Okay. Okay. He's here.
Oh no, your camera just went out. So okay, there
I'm
you
back
go. But yeah, those are the best choices. But these rookies, let's see. But those are some nice names that you gave me, Beverly.
Oh yeah,
there are a lot of free agents. That free agency
from Arrowhead Wire. That's where I got those. The Arrowhead Wire brought that out. So yeah, I try to share what they bring out. And
great. Oh yeah, I also have some breaking news. Have some breaking news. Veach is working things out with L'Jarius Sneed. So that's
yes. That's awesome.
We need.
Gotta keep.
I don't care.
I don't know who that is. But okay.
L'Jarius, he's great.
But he's a very good defensive player. He's a very good defensive player, but he's earned what he's going to be paid. Let's just say that he is earned.
And what about Trent McDuffie?
Trent McDuffie is still got one more year in his rookie contract. He's good.
We
So
got to make room for him next year because we have to pay that man.
That's gonna be oh my gosh, we gotta pay him.
You have
next
to
year.
keep
Oh
him.
my gosh.
How about this? How about this? We keep Sneed this year with Trent, but next year we let him go so we can make sure we keep Trent. Sneed's a year older. Trent was the one who was shut down in the playoffs.
I can see that happening. That might happen. But for you know what I think? It's you sent me something before this that said Mike Evans. I see him going. I can see him going to Indianapolis.
Yep.
I see him going to Indianapolis. Hey, but look, hey, some team. That's terrible. I feel terrible for saying that, but hey, I can just see like he's probably gonna go to Indianapolis and over there and just.
We run a business, and you know what? Sometimes we have guys who will work for us, and sometimes they do an okay job, but then they do something, and then we're like, you know what? But this guy over here is better, and it's a business decision. And I hate that for players because but sometimes I hate that, but.
It's just like you really feel like it's like whenever you have any working relationship, like you've been with these people so long for like maybe 10 plus years, and then all of a sudden you find out they're leaving. Like I didn't like some people like it's like a TV show. Like you don't know the show is over till they bring out the cake.
yeah, that's true.
And I can see Mike Evans just really going to Indianapolis and really. He'll probably spend like maybe last 2 years of his career there.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. I think there's always twists and turns that we don't see coming. People are going to be. I think we should move back.
Oh, especially
or move up. Give away a bunch of draft picks because we don't need very many people. Give away a bunch of draft picks. Move up. Get that.
No, we don't.
Maybe Brock Bowers. Maybe get Brock Bowers.
I need to learn a little bit more about football because I'm over here not. I'm lost.
You're learning. You're learning though. But hey,
I've been doing research.
Great idea.
I don't have a lot about college football. I like to watch it, but I don't know a lot. I just love the NFL.
Right.
So
you guys can tell me this. No, but you guys can tell me this. Like I have, and tell me this would be great marketing or not for they're trying to do Super Bowl in different places each year. I love that.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been having this brand idea, and I think they should. Can you imagine this? Okay, Aloha Super Bowl.
I was just thinking that. Oh my, that would be amazing.
Hawaii.
That'll be crazy. You know
what? Before you know it, they're going to have a Super Bowl in Germany. I hope they don't. Honestly, they need to be stateside.
Germany is good, but look, can you imagine Super Bowl in Hawaii?
That'd be insane.
That's the marketing for that. Like, oh yeah.
I
already see the marketing for it. Look, people will pay to fly just to Hawaii just for that day.
They're gonna take your idea. Watch.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Mr. Goodell, Mr. Commissioner, if you're listening to this, I get 75% credit for coming up with this.
Yep.
75%.
Yep. Because can you imagine the marketing? Look, I already have the T-shirt ideas for it. That would be insane.
Super Bowl in paradise.
Yeah. Oh, Super Bowl in paradise. And just have nothing but Hawaii.
Okay, I gotta ask
where Elvis is.
Yeah, I gotta ask though. The problem is they had the Pro Bowl there for most of the time, and everybody loved it. Is the stadium still up to par, or would they have to build a new stadium? That's the only thing.
But these stadiums out here are different. Like they're like the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The what's it called? I don't know what the other one's called. But
it is. Yeah, that is Mercedes-Benz, and
they're huge.
And Mercedes-Benz looks incredible.
They do. I think it took them 2 years to build it. Yeah.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a good question. Would they have to build something new there in Hawaii just for that day?
Yeah. That'll be interesting to see.
But Super Bowl in Hawaii, oh my gosh. Can you imagine that?
They would get so much. There'd be so many people there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hawaii would be flooded with if it isn't already populated.
Yeah.
It's gonna be have even more people there because every
And
star on the planet goes there.
their plane
Oh, yeah.
ticket's gonna be insane. So
Oh
I'm
yeah. Oh yeah. Better plan that trip as soon as they announce the Super Bowl.
no, for real.
Exactly. How much would the tickets be to, like, for a Super
Probably
Bowl in
$1,000.
Hawaii?
For the flight.
Each, or are we
Yeah.
talking like $1,000 each?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
probably $1,000
That's
each to Hawaii
good.
for a Super Bowl. Oh yeah, they about to tax you, wax you, bax you. They finna do everything.
What would it be, like 8,000 per ticket? Because it's in Hawaii. They're gonna luxury tax you for that one.
8,000 for a ticket.
8,000 a ticket. That's how it was.
I'll watch it at home.
That's me. I just got my 86-inch TV
Oh, I can't
this
wait for this.
past year. So I had to be able to watch it. Oh yeah. I've been waiting for this TV for 10, 15 years. And I just said, nope. I gotta have my big TV to watch the Chiefs win.
Mhm.
And
that
now
was
you got
great.
it. And now
Yep.
you got it. You get to watch, and you'll probably get to watch every single game in HD.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was awesome.
You have surround sound too?
So what
I
were
do
your
not here, but in my next house, we're building a house, so hopefully we'll put one in there.
Oh, that sounds good. I want to
Yeah.
build a house.
What are your favorite
That's what we do for a living.
during past Super
Sorry.
Bowl? Yeah. Go ahead, Bev.
I was just telling that's what we do for a living, so that's why we build houses for occasionally. This is supposed to be our last house. We'll see.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Chris.
When it comes to past Super Bowls, yeah, no problem. So when it comes to past Super Bowls, what were some of your? I know Alex mentioned that she went over to someone's house just for the food. I don't blame you, but when it comes to like food, when it comes to like Super Bowl foods or like party foods, like what are some of your go-tos that some people have to that have to be there?
You gotta have nachos. Like you gotta have. It don't gotta be nachos in particular, but you gotta have some rotel and you gotta have some wings and pizza.
Yeah.
Those are those are some of the essentials.
So what's your favorite wing sauce?
Those.
I'm a Southern girl. I gotta get, if I go to any wing spot, I'm going to get like, this is my order. Can I get a lemon pepper extra wet, 10-piece lemon pepper extra wet with blue cheese, fries, seasoned fries, and a Sprite?
Okay. I just like my barbecue sauce. My daughter loves the buffalo chicken.
I can't do
that's
hot
good.
or anything buffalo.
I can't do buffalo.
Mm-mm.
Nope. I love barbecue.
So yep. Okay, I'm the complete opposite. I can do there's one flavor that they have called it's garlic parmesan wings.
Ooh, garlic parmesan.
It sounds good.
I could do garlic parmesan wings. The nachos, you have to get the nachos right. And it doesn't matter how you cook it. And make sure that you have the right ingredients with them. So, but for me, it's that nachos, wings, and I know some people do hot dogs. I'm like, no, that's a barbecue that you do hot dogs. So no. And
so have you been to Margaritaville before? You ever been to Margaritaville? Any of those restaurants?
No, I would love to go. I've heard a lot.
There's one in Georgia now. There's one in Georgia now.
Well, let me tell you, they have something called Volcano
But
Nacho.
I have not been.
And you can look them up online, and we ate them. Every time we go, we'd eat them. Well, now I fix them at home, and they are like tall. They've got like chips and black beans and tomatoes and onions and chili and jalapenos and sour cream and nacho cheese and melted cheese. And it's like,
no meat.
They pretty much put the
it's got chili. It's got a chili on it. No bean chili. Yeah, it's got meat. Yeah, it's I love it.
That sounds like something you could feed the entire family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I make it for supper sometimes when we're like, I don't want to cook.
The entire family with that.
Yeah. Supper. I don't know if anybody calls it that, but my family.
I tell you.
I was gonna say
supper.
My stepdad says supper.
Oh, he does? Okay.
He's from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we always call it, supper, dinner, whatever.
I had a hard But during that past Super Bowl, I had to eat during the halftime show. I
Yeah, that's what we did.
Alex, I didn't sit down. I didn't sit down the entire game. Me and Beverly, we sit down the entire game.
Mm.
That was a good halftime show.
It was
It was
Usher
cool.
did very well.
It was cool.
Yes. He looked so
Yep.
hot in that outfit. It was a beautiful outfit. I loved it, but oh, it was so
Blue one?
hot. No, the white one, the cream one.
Mm-hmm.
The fur like jacket that he had with those pretty embellishments and stuff
It
on
was
it. It was really nice.
I think for me, I'm used to, and I know like he can't do as much because it's just like he got to do. It's like a whole set that he has to do, and it's so much that he has to do.
Yeah.
So I was just like, it was for me. It wasn't his best performances, but I mean, I'm very proud that Usher got to, represent Atlanta, and because the whole Atlanta was on stage. I don't. That's
Yeah,
all I
it
cared
was
about.
awesome.
Yeah.
He brought everybody from Atlanta on that stage.
I couldn't deal with the Jermaine Dupri outfit though. He looked like the little leprechaun, but it's okay.
I was gonna say Oompa Loompa, but you were in the right direction.
Yeah, it was the socks for me.
Yeah. Her was good.
Who do you think will do?
Yeah.
Who do you think will do a Super Bowl halftime show next at the Super Bowl next year?
I'm gonna say Taylor Swift probably. That's gonna be the first person they're gonna try to get.
Yeah,
I feel like they should do like
Taylor Swift is probably number one right now that they're thinking.
They need to do like Jay-Z or something. They need to do rap. They
Has
haven't
he
done
done
a rap
one?
artist. I don't think he has. They haven't done a rap artist. I don't think. They only do like mainstream, pop R&B music.
Well, they're gonna do rap. I love Snoop Dogg. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I love him.
Or they could just. Oh wait, who else could they do?
I can't. I mean, he's tops for me.
Snoop would be a very good. I think he could headline a Super Bowl.
You know what? Bring some of his friends. I mean, he's got lots of rap friends. I love Snoop. Have you seen him?
He does.
Have you seen him do the announcing the Animal Planet?
Mm-mm.
Doing. Oh my God, you got to see him doing voiceover for Animal Planet.
I'm done.
Oh my God, you have to see it. It is the best thing ever. I love
Snoop.
So hard.
I love Snoop.
You got to watch it. I'm not kidding. When he talks about the mongooses,
he knows how to make investments.
God. He's hilarious. It's national. It was what's it called? National Geographic Animal Planet type voiceover thing.
The man knows how to make investments. Look, he's an entrepreneur.
Yep.
He's an entrepreneur. He sells things to people. But you say Snoop. I would definitely. So there's one hip hop artist I would definitely love to see since he's hasn't gotten like to headline something like that. I would definitely like to see J. Cole up there. J. Cole or either Drake.
You said a mouthful right there.
They're both.
Didn't Drake do it not too long ago?
He didn't do Super Bowl. He hasn't done a Super Bowl yet. J. Cole definitely not. So
it might be Nicki Minaj next.
Wow.
You got to be careful with that. You got to be careful with that with Nicki Minaj on stage. You got to be careful. You got to be real careful. That's a great choice, but you got to give her.
Know what? They need women. I think you're right.
No. Yeah. You gotta warn Nicki before she goes on stage, but it's not like she's gonna listen. But you gotta at least give her the.
So, are you a Cardi B fan or just because I don't know if it's like you're one or the other? Because I mean, they both got good songs.
For me, I don't like to put women up against each other. I support both of them. Because both of them got good music. I grew up more with Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj came out when I was like in high school. So I'm more familiar with Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B is more of the new era. So it's just like I support both of them because they're both of them.
You know who? I think I figured it out. Who should be? It should be Beyonce because
She already did.
But that's okay because now she just had a country album out, so she
Oh
could
my God.
do all the different genres. Think about it.
Um,
Has she
they
done
might
a rap?
as well get
Has she
Maroon
done
5
rap
or
yet?
That's
something.
true.
Has she done any rap? Because she could like go
That
across the genres. Take a
I
tour
don't think
across the genres,
I don't think she
all the
has.
different songs.
I,
Then she needs to do a rap one next, so that way she can do it all.
but I feel like Beyonce. I feel like
Yeah,
if you
she
already
has.
done a Super Bowl, you need to wait at least like 10 years to do another one.
I don't know how long it's been.
It hasn't been 10. It hasn't been 10 years.
You know what? Then Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Is
That
it?
gets your rap. That gets your rock,
That's better.
country.
That's a little
You
bit
got
better.
everything.
But you know,
That's a little
Jay-Z
bit
came out.
better.
You know, Kanye
That's
it's gonna be a Kanye thing. Kanye gonna be out there. Rihanna gonna be out there.
yeah.
Like, who else? But J. Cole, he has a whole
It's gonna be. You got
he has a whole label. So
following.
if J. Cole come out there, it's gonna be the whole Dreamville crew. So
Okay.
that'll be
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That's
Yeah.
that'll
money,
be
especially like I like giving people opportunities that haven't done it yet. So, and he's one
yeah.
that really hasn't
Yeah.
had that.
Has Jack
Hasn't had that
Harlow? I know a lot of
stage
people
yet.
like Jack Harlow.
Jack
I'm
Harlow,
Jack Harlow
freshman, he can't do it yet.
hasn't done.
Ain't big enough yet.
He a freshman in the game. He
He's
can't do
gotta
it yet.
get a lot more. Yeah, I was gonna say
I got
he's
a
still
friend.
fresh.
I got a
Like,
friend who is actually got daughters who are signing on his label. So
Cool.
yeah, he's out of Louisville, and I'm
we
in
got it.
Kentucky, and my friend's in Kentucky, and his daughters, the Wallace sisters,
hmm
they got some
Okay,
great 3-part harmony.
That's
Yeah,
good.
so
they're supposed to be
but
signing with
Jack
him.
Harlow, I would say give him like maybe 2 years max, and then I'll see if he can
Yeah,
get to be a Super Bowl headliner.
But I
Right
do
now, he's
think they need
still
some fresh. They need some fresh artists.
yeah,
Fresh,
because
fresh.
you got plenty of ones that are right there.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Some from Atlanta.
yeah. I
You
don't
got
know.
one from Atlanta. Great. Now let's see what else the world
How about
has out
somebody from New Orleans, since it's going to be in New Orleans?
Ooh,
Some jazz. We went down there during the jazz festival. Oh my God, everybody was so beautiful and dressed up
Ooh.
nice.
who
I really don't know
could?
any artists. That's a good
R&B,
question. That's a
something.
good question.
I
You know,
I don't really know a lot of artists from New Orleans. I'm not even gonna lie.
that would
Not-
be good
No,
though.
I really
Bring it
can't think
in.
of one. No, I really can't. Yeah, it'd be nice. I just don't know any really mainstream artists that are really out there from New Orleans.
Or Eric Badu could do
And
a set.
that's
Mm.
who we haven't seen in years. So
That'd be nice.
that's
But
good.
she might put us.
But
to
hey,
sleep.
in the comments, we'll just put out there to the comments. If you have who yeah, who do you
J-Hud?
think
How about her?
that's not right. But that's a good one.
J-Hud.
But hey, put out
I
there to the
can't
comments.
see
If
football
you have
fan.
anybody that you for next year Super Bowl, if you have anyone that you want us to mention in next year's that you think should play in next year's Super Bowl, or just really do in the halftime show, really just who do you think should perform in the halftime show? So drop it in the comments. We're interested to see it. So
Yeah.
hey, definitely looking forward to it. Looking forward to the draft in Detroit. And we're definitely and for us NFL fans or football fans, yeah, we gotta wait till September. Wait till September. I don't count the preseason games. Wait till September
That's a
till we
long
get
time.
football again.
Yep.
But in the
Maybe
meantime,
I'll
we
get
can,
something
like
done.
Beverly, get something done, and like what Beverly said, enjoy March Madness while you got a chance.
Oh yeah. Yep. That one shining moment. Oh my God. I've asked a lot of basketball fans, have you watched the One Shining Moment? And they're like, what is that? And I'm like, that's Luther Vandross. How do you not know One Shining Moment? Have you seen it?
Would you like a lot of people don't listen to music from back in the day. They listen to
Yeah.
this music from today, and I'll just be like,
Yeah.
y'all
But that-
brainwashed.
Exactly.
But if you watch March Madness and you get the chills from the little team hitting the buzzer beater, they always put that in the montage with Luther Vandross singing.
Why?
I got chills thinking about it. Oh
One
God.
Shining.
That gets me all
Exactly.
chills.
Luther's built different. He was just one of those
I love
artists
him.
that was just one that was
Yeah.
just, you really couldn't copy him at all.
They took him out
He
as
was
the singer one year, and everybody was absolutely incensed, and they brought him back because I could not believe they didn't let him be the one because it's his song. It's him. One Shiny
it,
Moment is him. Basketball is him. They can't do that. I loved it.
it-
I still, like I said, I'm
and now
tearing
that
up. I love that man.
and
That,
now
that
that
song. Yeah.
well, hey,
How would
everybody
y'all feel about
felt it when
Stevie
Luther
Wonder
left.
being? How would y'all feel about Stevie Wonder being a part of the Super Bowl show?
I love Stevie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. When he sings that Isn't She Lovely, that makes me cry.
He would do it.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? He would do it. He would 100% do it.
Why not have a grouping of
He would do it.
eras? I mean, you got
Yeah.
her stuff, but like eras of different artists.
Oh, if Michael
Stevie
Jackson was still here,
would do
They
it.
could do a hologram type performance.
the
Michael
hologram
Jackson.
is so different. If Michael Jackson was still here, I think the
It
halftime.
looked
I love Prince.
hologram
oh
that
my
they-
God.
If Prince
Let
was
me tell you,
still
Mike-
here and Mike,
I know.
All the greats
We
are gone.
listened to Michael
True.
Jackson's I think it was his which one was the one where he's leaning down, the white background? Is that the which album was that?
Was it the?
Thriller.
Was it the Thriller album? It may be.
It's Thriller.
We listened to that. We burnt that thing up. We literally had the turntable because we're old, and we loved that. That was my favorite.
We were
So-
robbed. But
So it was this. Go ahead.
we were robbed. Like we could have had, would have been a really good one, Prince and Michael on that same stage.
Oh my!
So,
Man, that would have been insane.
Yeah, I watched. I loved When Doves Cry, the movie, and everything. I watched everything Prince.
Didn't they
He
have
was amazing.
Tiny in it from Escape? Was that
I don't
that
know.
movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched
Mhm.
it. I watched it like when I was probably like in high school.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
hey,
loved them
those are-
both.
all the greats that we think of, like, the one that I really think
Mm.
of is still there. It's still a staple. He's Stevie Wonder from that time.
Yeah.
So
I
end
love
of an
Stevie
era.
Wonder's time.
Almost.
I grew up with my mom being a 50s, so I grew up in Motown era. And so that's a lot of my favorites. Music. I love Diana Ross. When we played Hot Stuff and we played that in band, that was one of my favorite songs to play. Oh my God. That's Donna Summer. I loved her too. Yep.
There was a lot there, but we were really
The Platters, the Four Tops.
yeah, we were robbed.
I
There were
love
artists that
that.
we were robbed of. Really, we didn't. I guess we could have had really good ones coming up to really play if they were still alive. If they were still alive, we could have had really great Super Bowl performances.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's
I hope they don't get Madonna. Sorry. Ugh, I like her, but I don't want her. I know.
She's already performed. She already performed in 2009.
Probably twice.
So
oh, they could do Cher or.
I love Cher.
I love Cher.
She hasn't done a
just
Super
throw
Bowl
a
yet.
bunch of people out there. Just throw a bunch of people out there.
At this point, you might as well.
Let everybody enjoy all the different, just everything.
Yeah.
Different eras of music.
When Michael did We Are the World, there was so many different genres of people and ages.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Do something like that.
Yeah.
If you ain't gonna do that, do it all women.
I'm still on the yeah.
Who runs the world?
That
Girls.
Girls.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man, the halftime show would have to be great next year.
I want to see who they're gonna have.
I don't even know how long it takes for them to start the process. Honestly, I mean, it may be months before they even start that process.
But they were saying too that a lot of
because
artists that perform on the halftime show, they don't get paid.
That's what I heard.
That is true. I've heard that is 100% true.
But I think it's because you get so much.
Still, I say,
yeah.
They're already making a lot. I mean, Usher's probably
Yeah.
close to a
Well,
millionaire,
that's
maybe.
Yeah.
now that begs a question. If these football owners, and the NFL itself is making that many billions of dollars, why aren't they paying halftime performers?
Right.
Really?
That is a good
That does not
question.
make sense.
Yeah, we can't pay the halftime performers something.
Yeah, that does not make any sense at
But
all.
I think for me, I'm just like, okay, well, they are getting a lot of publicity for it. It's like so right after the halftime show, Usher, or it's like right before his halftime show, probably like a couple days before, or like right after, he announced that he going on tour. So
Yeah.
yeah, I know I'm gonna be in the audience like, hi, Usher. Oh my god.
Yeah. So they get to so it's like an advertisement for their either a new album coming out or a
Yeah.
tour
I
coming out.
I
Yeah.
don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Hi, Usher. It's me,
But hey,
Alexandria. You know me, but I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
That's gonna be funny. That's funny.
well, he's from Atlanta, so don't be surprised if you see him around somewhere. So
He probably got a herd of security around
hey, drop it in the comments. I want to,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. But I'm curious, hey Beverly. So hey, if anyone if you have any Super Bowl who you think should perform at next year's Super Bowl, drop them in the comments. We're
Some of
interested
y'all drop in the
to
comments.
see
Let's see
that
y'all.
if you agree with what we said, or better yet, if you yeah, see who y'all got, because we've given our who we think should perform the Super Bowl. Who do y'all think should perform the Super Bowl halftime show next year? So hey, by the way, just wanted to say, hey, this comes towards the end of our show, and just wanted to once again really thank Alex for coming onto the show as our first official. We definitely love having you here on the show. It's been fantastic. It's been fantastic. Hopefully you'll be on again. So it's gonna be absolutely fun.
Thank you for coming.
It's gonna be absolutely fun. And when this gets posted, hey, yep, and feel free. And this episode is gonna get posted later on. Posted right after we're done here. That way, in case you missed it, you can go back and rewatch it. So. We're major Chiefs fans, but she's a Falcons fan, so I gotta credit her for hanging with us. So, hey, we will see everybody next. You'll see everybody as we get closer towards the draft, and you'll just make sure to hit that subscribe button, and you'll get a notification when we go live again. So just want, and so hey everybody, is there any last words that you have, Beverly, before we wrap up?
Nope. Just looking forward to our next one. Hopefully it's sooner than later.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And I got it, and we got to credit. I gotta really credit Beverly. Everything battling through mental and physical adversity to just be here on the show. That shows the mark of a true champion. So I gotta, but hey, that's dedication and commitment at its level best.
I love this. You brought me to join you, and I'm more than happy.
And it can't. Glad to have you here on the show, and looking forward to seeing when we'll be going live again. So hopefully we'll be able to have you on the show again, Alex, because this has been fantastic. So hey, definitely. So hey, everybody, have a great week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. There's a bug going around somewhere around the states, I know. But everyone, please try to stay healthy. Drink water, everybody. Make sure to drink plenty of water, especially since summer is coming up. For here in Atlanta, spring, it gets hot very quickly. So everybody, even whether you're in Atlanta, Kentucky, Chicago, or anything stay hydrated, please. That's the one thing I got last I have to say. Just really stay hydrated out there, because hey, it's not worth dying over.
No, it's not.
It's not. But hey, we will see everybody when we go live again. And make sure to subscribe to that channel. We will see everybody.